Welcome to Geeks Corner, the 15th season. I'm Mr. Daps.
I'm Katie.
And this season, we are sponsored by Spam.
Yeah.
Well,
we got shirts and everything.
At least we'd like to be.
Yeah. So
right? It's a good thing. So Spam, we know you're watching. We would like you to sponsor us.
We'll make sure that your emails don't go to
Spam. Yeah. What should people do, Katie?
You should go into the chat. Tell us your favorite Spam recipes, or tell us your favorite thing from Geeks Corner from the last 15 seasons. So this is not to be confused. We started this in 2010. This is the 14th anniversary, but we are starting the 15th season. So we are going into season 15.
And we promise not to spam you.
We promise not to spam you.
But we are going to spam you. Right?
A little bit.
So the plan is throughout the season, we are going to do some segments using spam, which is why when Katie says, let us know your favorite spam recipes, they could end up on the show. They could end up on Geek Eats on the website. We're going to do all that fun stuff. But we need your help. If you haven't heard about spam from us for a while, let us know in the comments on any episode, and we'll spam you again. Spam.
Chat. Can I get spam in the chat? Chat. No spam in the chat?
I don't know. Maybe it's catching up. I don't know. My chat might be going slow. I don't know. I'm not seeing much. Anyway, this is going to be the season of spam. It's going to be fun. Hopefully you have fun with us. And hopefully you can come up with some fun spam ideas for us to use throughout the year. And maybe we'll even use a few of you to make spam with us and enjoy it. And hopefully you like spam. Let us know if you like it in the comments.
Spam in the chat.
Also, if you would like a spam shirt,
go to your local
Costco. They have a million of them.
Go to your local Costco because they
it's true.
I'm not even kidding. I think that they're being blackmailed because
there's so many.
And it's like,
but we couldn't find actual cans of spam.
No.
Just the shirts.
Well, we didn't go into the food section.
We walked by.
But the thing that's important to note is that that's new. Just today, we have been to 2 different Costco's
and both of them had hundreds.
But it's also like the table right when you walk in.
Yeah, right as you walk in. They're like
you're being accosted by like someone trying to sell you a phone plan, and you're like, no thank you, I switched from your phone carrier.
Did you say they were trying to spam you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
There you go.
And then you walk in and it's almost like
fireworks.
No, it's not like
because of the 15th season kicking off. They
God.
shot out fireworks for us.
I love that chat. Thank you.
That was beautiful.
So
are fireworks spam in the sky?
Oh, sky
spam.
It's almost like a cost code. That's funny.
That's good.
It's almost as if someone's pulling a prank and they brought like their fold-out table from home and just put all these spam shirts out.
Or having worked in the realm of manufacturing once upon a life or a time in my life, it's almost like somebody put the dot in the wrong spot.
Or the zero or
yeah. It's like, oh, that's too many zeros.
I will say, I think my favorite reaction, you have all had lovely reactions, but I just don't think anything can beat walking out of Costco today with a receipt that only says 2 items. It is only these 2 shirts. And the lady going, oh, you got 2?
That's pretty funny.
She was like, you walked into Costco, you bought these 2 shirts,
and you left. And it's busy. It was very busy. All right, we're going to move into the show this week. Since we're kicking off the 15th season, we thought we would sprinkle some 15s into the show, along with this spider web. A spider web just came into my face. But we're going to sprinkle some 15s into the show.
Why are you Mr. Daps 15 tonight?
No, Johnny's not here. But
not you, Johnny.
To start things off, I thought it'd be interesting to look at other shows that have made it to season 15 and beyond.
Okay.
So, did you know ER? 15 seasons, exactly.
Never seen it. Ooh, okay. Not a good omen for us.
Yeah, you never know.
Never seen it, though. So.
Next, Lassie. Going black and white here.
Also,
yeah.
never seen it.
Oh, it's a classic. Every
We had a
episode,
Lassie.
the dog saves the people by like, oh, Timmy's down in the well. And so the dog sees Timmy down in the well and then goes barks at people.
Which is kind of what
It's like,
Skip did.
hey, I'm barking here because Timmy's down in the well. And then you run back and forth and there you go.
But you know what Lassie was not doing? Spamming.
Spamming.
He was genuinely giving them a reason to save somebody.
So
not spam.
how many episodes or how many seasons do you think Lassie got? Because every episode
18.
was basically that. You were close.
Really?
19.
So I went for Skipper's age, funny enough.
The interesting thing is I feel like Lassie and Skipper were basically the same show. Like the Skipper with the dolphin.
That's Flipper.
Or Flipper, you're right.
They call him Flipper.
But they're basically the same show, but one was a dog, one was a dolphin. All right, Law and Order.
Which one?
The original Law and Order.
Dun, dun.
How many? Yes, that iconic.
22.
Close.
Really?
20.
I'm good at serialized TV, I guess.
Gunsmoke.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm going to say
Black and White and Cowboys.
17.
20.
Wow. Okay. So 20 is like
Mhm.
the magic number.
And then finally,
Okay.
we would be remiss
Okay.
if we didn't say The Simpsons,
Obviously.
which is on what season right now?
Melinda and Johnny are going to kill me if I get this wrong.
Do you want to look at my notes?
Why did you put this question?
Look at my notes.
You
It
didn't.
says so right there.
That's crazy. I knew that the whole time. It's literally at 36 right now.
So funny story about Law and Order, Bailey, is when I was a kid, we weren't allowed to have a TV in our rooms or anything like that, but I did have a radio. And for whatever reason, my radio could pick up the local NBC station. So I would listen to Law and Order on the radio. It works. I would also listen to MASH on the radio late at night, and that worked. Is that the most northern Minnesota thing you've ever heard?
I have known you for 10 years, dude.
Mhm.
I frequently find out things about you that I go, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a little spider there. I brushed him away and he came back.
That's
When do we
not
get
all-
Geeks Corner Criminal Intent? You never know. The Dapsies are coming this year.
This year?
Well, this season.
This season,
This
baby.
season. But maybe they'll be spam Dapsies.
Welcome to the Spamsies.
No, they'll still be the Dapsies, but we'll have spam themed
I'm just gonna
shorts.
I'm gonna make it a phishing scam. My short film.
Yeah, for the short film.
And if you click on it, it's gonna send an email to HR that you need to go through phishing training again.
And you said phishing scam, and I was thinking you were putting spam on a fishing pole and like
No, like the
messing with dogs and stuff.
I've never, thankfully, I don't know if when you were in corporate America if you had those, but I've thankfully never had one of those
Yeah.
phishing tests.
I gave them.
Actually, maybe I have. I just don't click on
That's how you passed.
it, so I just wouldn't know about it.
Yeah. All right. On to more serious news. Because Katie's worried about the spider.
I'm genuinely worried about this spider, guys.
Hurricane Milton
Yeah.
is about to slam into Florida, which means the parks are closing early, which means some of the resorts are closing. Lots of things are happening. The main thing you need to know, it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be good. And if you don't have a reason to be there, get out as quickly as you can.
Absolutely.
And don't sensationalize it because it's going to be a rough week for a lot of people. And it seems like we just talked about this, was it 2 weeks ago, I guess? And I think it's worth bringing up again that it's not something to be trifled with.
Mhm.
And even though Walt Disney World probably is the safest place in that state right now, it still is not a great place to be. And having been stuck there during a hurricane, you're going to see the news. You're going to see all the devastation around you. And it does make it, it taints the experience and really does, like it creates this weird twist in your heart of like, hey, I'm here and there's the castle, and 15 miles away or whatever, that person lost their home.
Mhm.
And so there are people out there that you can support and you can help during this. Jeff Gordon on Twitter is always sharing people that you can share with. We will put this in the notes or in the show notes
Mhm.
when this goes up, but follow him on Twitter or wherever you happen to use social media. And he will always be posting vetted nonprofit organizations that you can support and help people that are in need. So I think that's an important thing to do, because obviously a lot of us are in California where it's beautiful out, and we're not having to worry about something like this.
And it's important to take care of others when you have the means to.
Mhm.
Never put yourself in a position if you can't, but I think the world is genuinely a better place when we're taking care of each other. None of us asked to be put on this planet. We all just kind of are here. And so we have to look out for each other and take care of each other. And I think that even if you're super seasoned and you're very familiar with storms, at the end of the day, we are people. The storm is a force of nature. It's not predictable.
Nature always wins.
You got to be careful. So just if you are in Florida, if you're in anywhere in the path of the storm, please be careful. Please take care of yourself. And let us know if there's any help.
We will amplify at the very least anything that you need.
Yes.
All right. With that in mind, use your power for good. Use your influence for good.
Yes.
Keep kind.
Yeah.
Let's move back to Disneyland.
Where's that?
The Lego store. The one and only Lego store. It is closed. It closed on Sunday night. It is getting refurbished, apparently. We don't know exactly what's happening, but that doesn't mean that we can't think about what we would like to see happen.
Speculation.
Exactly. So my question for you, Katie, is if you were in charge, we need to have this as a sting, like a armchair imagineering
Armchair
thing.
Imagineer. Okay. Listening.
Well, it's if I were in charge was the segment.
Yeah.
But what would you do with the Lego store? Let's say it's the same space. So same building, same space.
Make the store.
Everything else is what?
I said make the store out of Lego.
Okay. I mean, it kind of already is.
No, we haven't gone big enough.
Oh, you want more Lego?
Everywhere.
Okay.
No, I mean, we talked about this last week, and I feel like I had good ideas, but Katie a week ago was a very different person. I don't think I know her anymore. I'm trying.
It's a season 15, Katie.
Yeah, honestly, like season 15, Katie's just like really different and like more mature. It's like, oh no, we're getting to the point in the serialized sitcom where the little sister goes off to college and disappears for a while.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's about
anyway. Lego store.
I would like to see new brick. Like I would like to see new
make it more vibrant.
Yes, I would like to see new sculptures because
I would too, actually.
So while I agree with what Johnny's saying, the Maleficent dragon is iconic, right? I just think that those most, if all of those structures or the sculptures have been up for over 20 years. Because the Lego store opened in 2002, 2003. I don't think it was opening day of Downtown Disney. Either way, that's a long time. And I think that it would be time to bring new life to that area.
And what sculptures would you like?
I don't know, man. Like, that's the thing. I said Lilo and Stitch last week. I still stand by that. I think that Lilo and Stitch and their spaceship would be really good. I think Moana on her boat would be really good. I think
Frozen's a no-brainer.
Yeah, for sure, Izzy's. I don't want to see Star Wars or Marvel get a permanent installation.
I do. Maybe inside.
Inside would be fine.
Like
outside, I would.
Or, actually, let's think big here.
Okay.
Throw everything out we just said.
Okay.
What if the only thing we keep is you said build the building out of Lego? What if it was a montage of characters and stories from across the Walt Disney Company that wrapped around in 3D the outside of the building and on top? So yes, you could have Stitch. Yes, you could have Beauty and the Beast still, but you could also have Darth Vader. You could have Iron Man. You could have Captain America. You could have Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
Like you could put all these characters. I'm thinking kind of like in the short earlier this year, the
Once Upon a Studio.
Once Upon a Studio, and just go around all the way.
Yeah. I think here's
And maybe have different sections for different parts or different studios.
Here's the thing. Yes, kind of like the bubbles in the Mickey and Friends tram area. More of like a class photo.
Mhm.
I will say, I saw somewhere, I'd move the registers away from being in the middle of the room.
I agree.
You are so correct. I also think that I
would make it an entrance and an exit also.
I would do that. I would also, I think the entire flow of that building is rough. I would make a lot more space. Like, here's the thing.
And use the second floor.
Yes, because the structure of that building is rough. Because where the pillars come down makes this really awkward bottleneck in the middle of the room where the minifigs are. I think if we were using upstairs again, genius. Darth Vader's up there. We can't see Darth Vader. Why not? That's what I want to know. Why are we hiding Darth Vader?
We need more Darth Vader.
We do. He's up there. Ominous. Anyway. Oh, rough. Anyway. Yeah. I just want really bright, colorful Lego bricks that make you want to chew on them.
And more characters.
You didn't even flinch when I said I want to chew on Lego bricks. Did you ever get like a hankering to chew on Lego bricks?
No, but I had friends that did.
Oh.
Like I can remember my mom had, like she was a babysitter. What do they have it when you have all the kids come over? You watch all the kids, whatever it is. And I remember this kid, Allie, that was like 2, would always chew on Lego.
Also, the pick-a-brick is fake. After the first 6 rows, expand the second floor to be the pick-a-brick paradise. I also think
that's a good idea, and do the minifigs up there.
If we're gonna let me go crazy, because we know I love coloring, let me color code all the pick-a-bricks, like all the reds in one space and the yellows in one space and the orange.
Well, I think all of the
rainbow.
Individualized stuff should be upstairs.
Yeah, you're real for that. I get that.
Because I just think
you could buy sets downstairs.
Yeah, buy sets downstairs, do the individual stuff upstairs. All right. It is time for the kickoff of the 15th anniversary with the 15 Indy Cam, which is 15 moments of Indy Cam. Enjoy. There are 15 different Indy Cams represented in that. And it was a lot of fun putting that together. Taking it back from the beginning to now.
He was so little.
It was very funny.
I definitely started crying.
It was very funny. All right. It is now time for... Yes, it is time for the Not So Magical Markup. This time, 15 edition. Thank you, Johnny, for the idea. What we're doing this time is we're going to upload these as we do them because I'm smart. But smart. Yes, exactly. But we have found different merchandise celebrating the number 15 from parks and resorts around the world. And we have brought them here for you to guess. Normally, we'd be like, here's the price in the park. Unfortunately, I don't know the actual original price.
We weren't around for a lot of
We
these
were
things.
not around for the original for a lot of these things. So
I was not here for any 15th anniversary of any park.
really?
Well, Hong Kong.
What about DCA?
I wasn't there for that though. No, wasn't there for that.
No. Okay. All right. Well, let's start with DCA then.
Okay.
So
Go.
for DCA's Disney California Adventure, let's be proper,
Let's be proper.
15th anniversary, they had a pin.
Oh, okay. Good pin.
It's a nice pin.
Sure.
It's great. Whatever. I think Mickey looks a little bit weird, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Oh, that's Crosseye. I was like, what?
So it's the icons, it's the star, it's all that, whatever.
Okay.
What do you think that was worth? Or what do you think, I'm sorry,
What
that
it's
is going
going
for on
on eBay.
eBay today when I looked for it?
I think on eBay it's going for $35.
Okay, so 35 is the first guess. We're going to look in the chat, see what people say.
Roger said 20 buckaroonies.
$20 from Roger, okay.
Mr. Stanley also said $35.
Okay, so 35.
Chris said 45.
Clocky
said 75.
All right, I think that's most everybody. So the actual eBay price is
Bum-ba-da-bum.
$32.95.
So
Somebody-
Roger got it.
Roger with the big win,
'Cause
starting strong.
Johnny
1
and I
point
both
for
went
Roger.
over.
All right. I think next we're going to go over to Disneyland Paris.
I
I
heard
happened to be there during its 15th
that.
anniversary.
50th, that's crazy.
During its 50th. But for its 15th anniversary, they had a watch.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice looking watch.
Okay.
Guesses.
I'm gonna say $42.
$42 from Katie.
42.
Mhm. Do we have more guesses? 40 coming in from Roger.
85.
85 from Chris. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's a nice looking watch.
$275.
$60 from Itsy, $275 from Grand Cal Stan. Lao Yang Lin says $100. I bet Bailey's coming in soon. $199 from Clocky. Oh, went for that. And $95 from Bailey. Nobody said $1. So we do go by Price is Right rules.
We're playing the real game.
All right. You ready to see what really is then?
Okay.
And the actual eBay price is $200 on the nose. Who's our big winner? I think Clocky with his
with
$199
$199.
within $1.
Wow.
That was very, very impressive. I'm blown away by that. All right. So next we're gonna go over to Hong Kong next.
Okay.
For Hong Kong, I picked this one because there's a mutual interest here.
Oh.
And that is the Starbucks
Oh.
Been There mug for Hong Kong's, and it even has the 15 on it,
Okay.
which is kind of cool. So prices, what do you think?
$30.
$30. Okay.
$30.
That's a good guess, I guess. The great part about this is I do not remember what the prices were for just about any of these. 25 from Roger. Grand Cal Stan says he needs that mug. I don't know if that counts as a price. Oh, there we go. $34.99. Chris says
I don't know if that
55.
counts as a price.
I know it doesn't actually. Lao Yang Lin says $40. And what else? Who else we got? What'd you say again?
I said 30.
30. Okay. $100 from Bailey.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Bailey's.
It's a very beautiful mug.
It is. And I'm sure there weren't that many. And 100. Oh, Clocky with 101. Itsy with 32.
I need to ask a real question.
Okay. I'm going to tell the price.
Does it have the box?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It does have the box.
I'm still going to say $30.
Okay. And the actual eBay price is $90.
Oh, my God.
And this was the only one I saw of this. So, at least from a quick search.
Good gravy.
Yeah, $90. So who's our big winner?
It is Chris.
I think so too.
With 55.
55 for Chris. So Chris won one.
Roger won
Roger won one.
And Clocky.
And Clocky has won one. So we have two more to see if anybody can
we do a 5-way tie.
Could be. All right, so let's go to Tokyo next. 15th anniversary, Tokyo.
Okay.
We have 2 plush, Mickey and Minnie. 15th anniversary plush.
And it's together as a set.
They're together as a set.
I'm going to say $60.
$60 for Katie.
It feels like a hollow victory to win that, which is valid.
Spam. All right, so 200 easy from Chris. Grand Cal Stan says $64.99. Roger says $75.
50.
150 from Bailey. This is interesting. This is very interesting.
They're in cute little party outfits.
$100 from Lao Yang Lin. We're waiting for Clocky. Is that $1? Way to play it, sir. That's the way the game is played. All right, we ready for the actual eBay price? The actual eBay price is $75.99. Roger, you're ahead, dude.
Roger said 75 on the nose.
99, and he was within $1 the first time too, wasn't he? That's amazing.
Yeah, I think
so.
Itsy
had 40.
Wow, that's crazy.
Sorry, Itsy, we went too fast. All right, we have one more. Somebody can either tie with Roger, or he could take it home.
Sure.
Of course.
Or
we have to go to Walt Disney World for the final.
I've heard of that.
Yes, and they had this lovely little sweatshirt.
That's cute.
Well, I don't know if it's a little or not, but they have this lovely sweatshirt. It's a Walt Disney World, 15 years, white, so maybe a little dangerous to wear in public. How much do you think?
$50.
$50. Okay, 50. Big 50.
Smackaroonies.
All right, what do we got in the chat? How much do you think this Walt Disney World white 15 years stretcher is going for? $64.99 from Chris, $55 from Roger. $69.99 from Grand Cal Stan. What do we got from Itsy and Bailey? Says 100. Clocky
says
$1 again.
Itsy says 54.
$54 from Itsy. All right.
I like it.
What'd you say again?
I said 50.
50. All right. So a lot of in that range.
For the whole enchilada.
The actual eBay price of this Walt Disney World 15 years sweatshirt with Mickey Mouse, some confetti, and the castle that looks a lot like that Disneyland castle to me. But it is $15.
Are you kidding me?
I am not.
Okay, so Clocky tied.
Clocky, you tied it in. I should have had a tiebreaker. Well done, sir. And sir. Sirs. Yes. All right. That has been another game of Not So Magical. Let us know in the chat if you enjoy that game. Maybe we'll play it again sometime. It's always a lot of fun. All right, our final topic of the night that's going to go very quick was Not Spooky Farm is going on at Knott's Berry Farm. We checked it out over the weekend. It was a lot of fun. You had Crazy Kirk. You had Creepy Critters. You had the Bob Baker marionettes. You had the Peanuts doing spooktivities. So much to do. What is your favorite part of Not Spooky Farm? As a helicopter flies over us, let us know how well you can hear the helicopter and how well you can hear us.
My favorite part of Spooky Farm. Oh no!
It's got a light down too. That's fine. Anyway, your favorite part.
My favorite part of Spooky Farm is when they put the light away. Is when the little critters. I like when there's a horse and the horsey looks like a skeleton.
That was not there this year. It's all creepy critters this
There
year.
was no skeleton.
Nope, it's like
Mercedes.
lizards and bugs
Oh. Why are there no skeleton horses?
because it's lizards and bugs. But there's a giant inflatable snake out front.
You know what that sounds like to me?
Spam.
Spam.
There you
Anyway,
go. There you go. I didn't try the giant bags of caramel popcorn, Chris. Maybe I should have. Anyway, go ahead.
I love Spooky Farm. I think it's really fun. I also really love to watch families trick or treat
Mhm.
at Spooky Farm together, because it's extremely wholesome, and it's always really funny to me to do Spooky Farm after we've done Scary Farm, because Scary Farm is not wholesome.
And then it switches in like an hour and a half or
Yeah.
2 hours. Yeah. Yes, that was our flyover for the 15th season kickoff. That's right. Very good. Correct.
funny enough.
Welcome to Geeks Corner Plus, by the way.
The Blue
Now, funny enough,
Angels were just here.
they were not. The
No,
the
that was the
Thunderbirds were.
Thunderbirds.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I am so confused.
It's okay. But now that it is Geeks Corner Plus, let us know if you have any questions or comments you'd like us to respond to in the chat. We will stick around for a few.
I am so
minutes.
small and I have no money. You can imagine the kind of stress I'm under. Have you? Oh,
Nope.
that's a John Mulaney thing.
Uh-huh.
He's talking about children,
Okay.
and like small children, like elementary school children. He goes, he's doing an impression of a child, and he goes, "I am so small and I have no money. You can imagine the kind of stress I'm under." It's way funnier when he says it.
Sounds glorious.
Okay.
No responsibility.
So,
You're in for a lot of spam, right?
yeah.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
The Blue Angels. Oh, Fat
Mhm.
Albert.
There's
Post
a
this
really
thing to
cool picture of that C-130 up in Seattle going past the Space Needle a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago.
So, what are we in for the 15th season? And
Spam.
I was gonna say exciting things you're looking forward to. It's spam.
All right. What else?
A new set.
Yes, new set will be coming. We will be hopefully adding some new segments and some new other stuff that we're working on. And seems like I just had a great idea too that I'm forgetting. But
There's really, really exciting stuff coming. And things have just been getting better as we collaborate and as we build. So
yes, we will attempt the same amount of indie as long as he keeps being interesting. Like, I mean, you know, it's
I think
it's
he's about-
showbiz. So
I think his
You know,
writer is
like,
insane.
he's starting to ask for only the red M&Ms, and that's getting to be a
I
problem.
know. I can only pick out so many red M&Ms, dude. And then it gets on my fingers, and when the dye starts to get on my fingers, he gets mad.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I can't control physics.
Yes.
No, actually tonight he almost ate a rug because the rug had an egg on it.
He was attempting to eat a rug.
He was trying really hard. You know, green M&Ms are good. I really like the blue M&Ms.
Okay.
I don't like the brown M&Ms.
They do taste all the same though, right?
No.
Okay.
I want my M&Ms to have red 40.
I mean, I do want to go to the M&M store again.
Which one?
The one in Vegas.
The problem is when I walk into an M&M store, the smell makes me nauseous because it's so sugary.
We'll just put something like
And it's insane to me that you don't have that problem.
mm-mm.
Like
It's
I walk
fine.
in and I'm like,
No, it's good. M&Ms.
well, there is an M&M store in Orlando.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I want to go to the one in Vegas.
Why the one in Vegas? There's also one in New York.
I still want to go to the one in Vegas.
Why?
Because it's in Vegas.
I'm trying to understand your psyche right now.
There's nothing to understand.
Jelly Belly Factory, where's that?
That's just the one I've heard of. Yeah, Jelly Belly Factory would be fun.
Where's that?
Do you remember when Johnny and I did the Jelly Belly thing for a while?
No.
Oh, that was a segment years ago. Has free 4D show. See,
Oh.
that's why.
Do you have to believe in M&Ms to do
If
the-
you believe hard enough. And Vegas is closer. See?
yeah,
There you go.
but there's no Mirage. So
Or is there? What
It
is
might
that
be
off in
a
the distance?
Mirage.
All right, we're running out of time. Katie, what should people do?
Go to dapsmagic.com, check out all the Disney and geek news as it happens. Subscribe to our mailing list and find our Patreon where you get really fun pre-shows where you maybe get sneak peeks of things or give us ideas for what we should be doing.
It's like that's where we go to for ideas quite often. Also, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got a ton of videos coming up, including Candlelight in like a month and a half.
Ah.
It's coming so fast. We will have a lot of fun things coming up in the future. But thank you for watching the last 14 years, especially you, Bailey, who's been there since the beginning with me. We appreciate it. And yeah, I think that is it. That is all the time we have for you this week. So we will see you around the corner.
Bye.